Welcome to 3 Geeks and a Laptop and is chuckling. This is Jack and Ben. This is Jack and Ben. Look deep into Jack's eyes. Look into Jack's eyes. This is Jack and Ben. The Jack and Ben Show. This is a snowball. This is a star. Dum 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 dum. 14 episodes and now he's camera shy. Dum 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 dum. Look into his beautiful eyes. This is Ben's chest. This is Ben's chest. This is Ben's chest. Oh my god. Oh my god. Simon is not here. He died. Welcome to the podcast, motherfuckers.
Welcome back to the podcast. This is Jack and Ben.
Oh Christ!
Christ. Simon died his rocket. So, news. We weren't here last week because too much happened during the week and we had loads of barbecues and beer and shit and we watched Fast 7 and we were emotionally destroyed. So, fuck you. We're back now.
We were emotionally destroyed by what?
Fast 7.
Oh, Fast 7.
That's what I was.
Yeah, same. And I saw it twice. And I was twice.
Should we just start with Fast 7 then?
It's fucking awesome. The send-off is perfect. That's all you need to know.
Me and you will do a separate video.
Yeah, we're
entirely
gonna do our
dedicated to Fast 7.
Because this prick is just moody.
I don't
like the franchise.
I've never
watched any of them. I just came along because it was something to do.
He's watched all of them.
I've watched them all, and I never once said I didn't like the franchise. I'm just not as big a fanboys as you two are.
Not fanboys.
We're fangirls.
Familia.
You are the definition.
Left hanging. Left hanging.
You guys are the definition of fanboys.
So look me familiar.
I never said it's a bad thing.
You spaff over naked pictures of Deadpool.
Ugh.
No, that would be hideous.
Exactly. He pictures getting his cum stuck in his folds.
No.
I retire.
I'll retire. See you later.
I need something a lot. I need something a lot stiffer
Right.
than this.
May I see the list so I know what we're talking about?
Before we talk
First
about
on the
Fast
list,
7.
Shit.
pretty much most of it is load of bollocks. But Power Rangers.
Yes.
That's the thing that's happening.
Oh, the film.
It may have got its director.
Who?
However, I have completely forgotten that part.
Me.
Always
me.
The Power Rangers is being directed by someone. Moving on.
Oh, I didn't open the link. This is a disaster.
Just type in Power Rangers director.
No, I'll find it.
Simon,
Go iPad, go.
I wrote it down first, therefore it's pretty close
Simon
to
will
the top.
distract everyone with music while you're doing that.
Right, so whilst he finds that, something got leaked on the internet.
Go Power Rangers!
Not Power Rangers.
Well,
Whilst you find that...
that was so wrong, Asa.
I don't want to bang on the table because I got molded last time.
Dean Israelite! What the fuck kind of name is that, Dean?
Dean Israelite. It sounds like some kind of like fucking...
If you say it as one word, Dean Israelite, it sounds like a disease.
Dean Israelite sounds like something you put up your ass to liquidate it or something.
What? You mean an enema?
Yeah. Dean Israelite.
What?
Oh dear.
I won't repeat that loud
Shall
enough
we
for the microphone.
click on the thing to find out what else he's done?
So you're going to get... In post-processing, they'll leave it in and you'll get in a lot of trouble. And then a few months later, you're going to punch someone in the face.
What are you talking about?
Jeremy Clarkson!
Oh.
Go away, ads. Fuck you and your... Fuck you and your
They need
ads!
to be paid for their shit! Respect the ads!
Fuck the ads.
Watch 5
I'm
seconds!
on IGN, I don't want property.
Yeah, IGN! They want you to buy a new house now.
Now they know where we get our news from.
Yeah, the internet. Big fucking work.
What did they think we did? Hide under cars and eavesdrop over things?
Yeah.
Has he done anything?
I like this silence, but yeah, Game of Thrones was leaked on the internet. The episodes 1 to 4 of season 5 were leaked.
Which
Lol.
is
Brilliant, we've just jumped from
Well,
film
no,
to TV.
whilst you were...
Film to
He's
TV.
there, so we'll go back to that in a minute.
Thing.
Anyway, apparently, according to this, they don't feel it important to tell us what else he's done, so fuck Dean Israelite. He's apparently directing Power Rangers.
Yay! Go Power Game of Thrones.
Go Power of
Could you
Thrones.
imagine like a Power Rangers Game of Thrones crossover?
Game of Rangers.
That would be
Power of Thrones.
Oh, that sounds so unbelievably lycra-filled.
Power of Throne Rangers.
So Game of Thrones, whose first episode of season 5 came out what?
Jon Snow would totally be the Pink Ranger.
He knows nothing though.
Neither does the Pink
He's a
Ranger.
bastard.
The Pink Ranger also knows nothing, although she's Katie Sackhoff in that short, so...
Yeah.
Katie Sackhoff, as in Terminator Katie Sackhoff.
No, as in
No.
Battlestar Galactica.
And she was in Big Bang.
Yes.
And she can get your sack off.
I don't want her to. She's like 1,000 years old. And Battlestar Galactica is older than time itself.
It's not that old.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking
It
old.
came out like
2000s, 90s?
no,
Yeah, that's old.
later than that, like late 2000s.
Yeah, it's old.
I think it finished in like 2010.
Mate, I look at like the fucking, I don't know, like Halo Legendary Edition, copyright 2014, old. It's no longer a new game. It's very much old.
But yeah, so Game of Thrones got leaked, which is
Can we stop jumping from film to TV and
I
all
thought
over
we
the
were still
place?
doing it.
Ah, fine. Game of Thrones got leaked. Big fucking boobs, incest, dragons.
Did you find Dragon though?
You two can carry on about Game of Thrones because I've stopped caring.
I think it's fucking hilarious.
I think it's hilarious that it got leaked. I will not be watching it.
I'm not sure whether to watch it and then wait a month for more.
There's no point.
I'm gonna wait until about.
Crap.
I'm gonna wait until it comes out on Blu-ray, or it's all leaked online. It's all been put online after it's been aired because Game of Thrones is one of those
It's one of
shows
those
where
that you
if
have
I
to
leave
watch
it after an episode, I will not care.
See, you do that with quite a lot of shows. That if you don't binge them, you don't care. Some shows I really like The Week's
Silicon
Way.
Valley.
See, that I binged. I watched that in about 2 days.
I
But
watched
like,
that in like an evening, didn't I? Silicon Valley.
I don't know.
Well, you see, it was on.
I saw you watch the 5 minutes that I was in the room for.
Yeah, and that was on like episode 7. I
So,
was like, I found Silicon Valley. You're like, oh, I watched that. I was like, bastard, you didn't tell me about this.
I haven't seen Silicon Valley.
What the fuck? You haven't watched Silicon Valley?
I've had more important things to watch. Daredevil.
should we talk about that now then?
Oh my god! Fine. Fuck film.
Oh, we're in film. Fine, film. What's next to film?
and nod politely when you talk about Devil. Mm-hmm.
No, we're doing film. What's film?
Fast 7.
Well, we can just jump to Fast 7 as we were already talking about it. Fast 7 completely and utterly bollock raped everything in terms of box office. It's the highest grossing film to have ever been released in April.
Yeah.
Avengers doesn't count because it's only released here in April. So that counts as a May film. But, so obviously, they seem to say that first in all the news things and then say, it's also the highest grossing Fast film. Well, no shit!
True.
Basically, it made them a shit ton of money.
But it's already made over 500 million. It's made over 500 million already. It's been out a week.
It's pretty impressive.
And it was fucking epic.
Yes, it was.
It was balls to the walls epic. The send off was absolutely heartwarming and perfect.
Yep.
And I cried.
So I'm now of two minds. I'm of the mind for them to just completely and utterly drop Fast. Now, it's done. But also I'd watch more.
Yeah.
I think they should do the first option because I'm not not as big as fan. And it's for me that is a perfect way to end.
It is a perfect way to end, but unfortunately it made too much money for them to do that.
True.
And
That actually
Vin
raised-
Diesel did say in an interview that he wants to finish the films in Paul Walker's honour. Wants to finish.
Yeah, they won't go past 9.
Oh no, they won't go past that.
The whole thing with the making so much money and made me wonder if Paul Walker was still alive. Do you reckon the film would have made as much money opening weekend?
No.
No.
You reckon it would have been significantly less, or a huge amount less, or a
It
ton
would have
less?
made more than Fast 6, but
Not
as much as it has.
records.
Because there was a lot of hype for Fast 7, and then obviously when Paul Walker died, there was hype for Fast 7 in the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like, everyone was like, well, they're going to cancel the film now.
It's kind of morbid curiosity because I know you said it as well before. You wanted to see if you could tell
Which
which
what they've done with it and
which
how well
bits
they've done
weren't Paul Walker,
Yeah.
which is a weird way to look at it. You wanted to go see a film that was a guy who died last film to see which bits weren't him.
it. No, I just wanted to see how
well
they
they
did
had
it.
done it.
Yeah.
But no, it made opening weekend it made 385 million worldwide, which is fucking insane.
Christ.
Given that Captain America: Winter Soldier made 90,
It is an obscene amount of money.
it made nearly 300 million more than a
See,
Marvel
that's the
film.
thing, though, right? when you said that, I was like, well, Avengers is going to beat that.
Avengers will be it.
But still, 300 million in a weekend is us.
385.
Yeah, that's a big target. Avengers over time is going to definitely make more money than just about any film this year, except maybe Star Wars. But
And that's still a maybe.
I reckon it's going to be a toss-up between the two. I don't know yet. But
Yeah,
385 million in a weekend, that's
That
asking a
is
lot.
a lot of
Well, I've seen
fucking
it
money.
twice. You've seen it twice. So.
Yeah, but we don't pay for
Yeah,
it.
but I'm just saying is I was watching it twice. There must be so many other people doing it.
It's a strange one.
There's a guy that's been at Cineworld. He saw the midnight launch, went home, and then watched them throughout the entire day, and then the following day, he literally watched the film about 10 times
You've seen the film 10 times.
just for the ending.
I would be entirely, completely, and forever bored of a film if I watched it 10 times over a few days.
Oh, so would I, but...
I don't
Go
think
back to it a week later. Oh,
I don't think I could even watch the Avengers 10 times in like a few days.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Or Winter Soldier. Or even Guardians of the Galaxy.
no.
Although Guardians of the Galaxy is quite bright, so you can just leave it on in the background.
We wouldn't be able to watch it back to back.
No, it would be insane. Although we do plan to potentially go to the midnight launch, and then I'll go to work, and then go to Avengers again.
It won't work.
It'll probably be sold out, but
There will be no seats. No seats, and I'm not going to Grinstead.
I might.
I refuse to go to Eastminster.
I don't. So, works for me.
I think you'd be going by yourself.
Go with Lucy.
She would have already seen it.
Fine.
Lucy doesn't seem like the sort of person who'd want to go again the same day.
Marvel should.
This is a very good point.
True. I mean, I would probably go again the same day, but it would have to be in Crawley.
I'd probably be at the point where I don't care.
Fuck bitches, get money.
Right, I didn't go and see the first Avengers in East Grinstead until it was a third time.
I saw it first in IMAX.
I saw it the first two times in IMAX.
in East Grinstead, third in IMAX.
And then I went to East Grinstead and it gave me an absolutely huge headache.
I went with you, didn't I?
In East Grinstead, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you came with me and Ryan, IMAX.
No, but I was fairly sure I saw it again. It was me, you, and Steve. We saw
Who the
Avengers.
hell is Steve?
From Brighton, Steve.
Nope.
I
wasn't there
saw
for that.
Avengers in that fucking shit cinema.
Wow, I wouldn't quite call it shit.
I paid. Back then, it was really naff.
I suppose, yeah.
I
Back
paid
then
for
it was
quote
worse.
unquote premium seating, which is the ones at the back.
Yeah.
This is premium comparison to that. I
They're
literally.
not that bad, dude.
Neither are these seats.
Sure.
I wouldn't be able to sit in it for like 3
I'm
hours. though.
fairly sure I got some kind of illness from that job.
Back then it was awful.
Yeah.
It's
This is quite a long time ago.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
It is
My God.
better now, but I still
I haven't been in there since.
Crawley.
See, I don't really care because going to Crawley and not seeing an IMAX for me is the same as going to Grinstead.
No.
It's just
Seats are comfier and Crawley, the screens are bigger.
I enjoy it just as
It doesn't
much.
give you brain tumours.
For me, the only difference with Crawley is IMAX.
That was deep, man. Jesus H. Christ.
This is why I refuse to watch standard 3D. Brain tumours.
What the fuck?
Shit just got real.
Don't you feel like when you leave a thing, you have got some form
I don't ever want to, so I might.
I don't ever go into a film and
Exactly,
feel like,
no one likes-
Oh, this film is giving me a brain tumour.
That's how I feel every time I get like logged
there,
into.
there are 4 films that I've watched and had think I was getting brain tumours. And that was Transformers 1, Transformers 2, Transformers 3 and Transformers 4.
Yeah, but that's not 3D. That's just the fact that they've
Michael Bay!
They don't give you brain tumours. They give you brain damage.
Yeah.
They
Fuck
gave
you,
me a
Michael
seizure.
Bay.
Michael Bay must be brain damaged to
Don't
think people
explain
like
a
these
lot.
films. I don't like the fact that they make so much damn money,
It's because
and then
everything blows
everyone just complains. Think.
up. Stop giving him
Vote
money.
with your fucking wallet. That is the only way you get anything done in this world. Vote with your wallet.
I don't know, it's the same kind of thing. Like, some people fucking love the Transformers films.
Yeah, but
there are lots of people that complain about the Fast films going on too long. For that, it's all a matter.
I don't mean going on too long.
And it's saying they're just.
I've also never heard anyone say the Fast films are going on too long.
I've heard plenty of people say it.
That's because you hang out with knobs.
It's a matter of opinion. I think Transformers films are alright. I enjoy them.
They are far
I think
from
the
all right.
first and second one were all right.
No, the second one was the worst one.
Second one was the worst.
Second one was just completely and utterly racist.
I think it's so crap I don't remember.
What was
any
the
of them.
second one? How was the
Revenge of the Fallen. It was the one where they had the black Transformers.
Oh shit! Yeah.
I mean, they had one in,
No, it's the Black
first
Twin.
one.
Yeah, and they killed it.
Jazz, and they
Jazz.
ripped him in half.
Well, they fucking killed him.
but he was awesome. He wasn't like stereotypical. He was just like, I'm totally cash right now. But
Oh yeah, I know the two twin ones.
Yeah,
the two
They were
twins.
so straight up G, it was unbelievable.
And then they appeared in the third one as well. It's like, are you not gone yet? Have people not told you that Michael Bay is a fucking fascist? Michael Bay.
Settle down!
How we got to Transformers?
I don't know.
Can the title of this episode be Michael Bay is a fascist?
So I draw a Hitler tattoo on them.
But no, Michael Bay did Armageddon, didn't he?
Yes.
Armageddon was a good film.
Yeah. Well,
Michael Bay does
yeah,
lots of things.
it was an
that
enjoyable
shit
film. I
blows
wouldn't
Yeah.
call it a good film.
Well, it was a good film. If it's enjoyable, it's
Yeah,
good.
true, yeah.
Transformers is not enjoyable. Ralph body slammed a shit and rubbed it over the entire living room. Cleaning that up was more enjoyable than Transformers.
The fourth one would have been
Oh,
enjoyable
it's
if it was
so
about
many.
half the length.
Yeah. The fourth one would be significantly better if it wasn't 4 days long.
That one is so fucking.
Which one was that?
Age of Extinction, the one with Mark Wahlberg.
The one with the
Oh,
one with the robots, the one with the dinosaurs.
The one with the dinosaurs in it. I mean,
Dinobots.
they were cool. And another thing I hate about Michael Bay is everything is flammable.
They'd shoot glass buildings and the buildings would explode.
That I don't mind so much because the kind of bullets they use would create some form of combustion as they hit anything. But when there's a bit where Bumblebee is like parachuting down and hits the side of a glass building and the building explodes. Do they line the windows with gas pipes? Invisible gas pipes.
And they fight when they explode when they fight each other as well sometimes.
When they punch each other,
Yeah.
they explode. No, Michael Bay, they would spark at most. At best, they would spark. They would not explode.
What about that shit pile he did with Ben Affleck? Pearl Harbor.
Was that Michael Bay?
Yeah.
Michael Bay.
Resign!
Michael Bay.
What else has he done?
I'm just going to blame
Explosions.
every bad movie on you.
What else has
Despite the
Michael
fact I know most of them aren't you. Hulk. Yeah, that's your fault, Michael Bay.
There's another film he did which was ridiculous explosions again, and everyone takes.
It's as bad as J.J. Abrams with fucking lens flare.
Didn't he do The Rock?
Didn't he do The Rock?
Michael Bay, wasn't he the director of The Rock? You know, Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage.
I don't know. I thought you were talking about Dwayne Johnson. There we go.
Who did Pain and Gain? Wasn't that Michael Bay?
Oh yeah, he made one good film. Holy fuck!
Literally in
But it wasn't about a good thing. to be honest,
Something's
so-
exploded in that.
Well, it wasn't
film as well.
about a good thing, but most films aren't about a good thing.
Do you know what's a really good film?
Fuck. What?
Literally within the
Mac and
space
Dev
of
go to
about
high
2
school.
seconds.
No, but so if you think about films being about good things, Fast and Furious, they're fucking great. But the entire franchise glorifies crime.
Yeah, they're all criminals.
Yeah.
I'm not criticising the films. I'm saying they're never about. Most films aren't about anything good.
My voice there, yeah.
And Avengers glorifies weapons developers.
Avengers glorifies.
There's nothing wrong with weapons development. You need weapons.
True.
It's what
What
the
else?
army tend to use them for. By the way, politics. America, shrink your army. You'll have money. You're welcome.
But keep taxes the same.
And maybe California will get rain because God will feel better about you.
Wow! Holy shit! Did you just blame the American government for pissing God off so much, who you don't even believe in, but now apparently has come into the equation that he's fucking California up the arse?
Yes.
Wow!
I am so.
You've said worse.
I have said
I'm genuinely
worse.
almost so done with this podcast.
Segueing from Fast and Furious, that was the original topic, by
And
the way.
Are
California.
you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure we went on the brink of fucking racism, and then it turned.
That wasn't racist.
No, that what's his face was being racist.
Oh, Michael Bay is a
fascist.
racist.
No, he was a fascist.
I called him a.
He's a fascist Hitler hybrid bastard.
He's a fuck.
We're back on the Transformers.
He's an arse.
He's a complete fuck.
He's a cunt.
Everything just explodes. I'm going to go to bed.
He doesn't understand. he doesn't understand the general premise.
I'm going to fluff my
science.
pillow.
Here's my phone. It explodes.
Hello.
Time to brush my teeth. He actually brushes his teeth with a gun.
He brushes his
I
teeth
want to
with-
unlock my front door. Grenade.
Yeah, literally. Oh, my car doesn't have enough explosion shit going on it.
I feel
I'm
the
going to
need,
drive to the shops.
I feel the need for a draft. Perhaps I'll open a window.
And by window, I mean blow the wall down.
Anyway, Fast 7 was
Michael
directed.
Bay's a cunt.
Fair enough. Fast 7 was directed by James Wan, and James Wan may be taking over the Aquaman film, which I'm kind of like, eh? There aren't many cars in Aquaman, James.
He's done more than just a car film.
I'm aware of this.
I don't know. Superhero films have a history of directors you don't expect to do something incredible, doing something incredible. But that's
Not
Marvel
DC though.
ones.
They never do it.
DC, they don't.
DC have never done anything unexpected
That's
or
because
good.
they pick people that you. Actually, Christopher
Nolan.
Christopher Nolan. He was not expected, and he did an incredible job.
Sorry, hang on. I was talking to Asa about this the other day whilst we were watching Interstellar. Christopher Nolan needs to stop filming a bit of a film in IMAX. It's fucking infuriating. Yeah. You only really notice it when you're watching a DVD or Blu-ray because it goes full screen, half screen, full screen, half screen, and you can't concentrate because it's doing this.
Like in the cinema, I noticed it as well.
Yeah, but it only shrinks by about that much.
It's noticeable though because the screen's fucking bigger than the moon.
I know, but
I mean, they were going into space, and there was literally outside the spaceship
was
big
IMAX.
screen.
Inside
was small. It was just like
You're just
still
like,
all the same.
I may rip my Blu-ray, edit it so it's like zoomed in a bit, so it's constantly full screen, and put it on the disc and just done.
Have you seen all of these GIFs that have been
Michael Bay, directed,
The Titanic.
Everyone explodes as they.
Yeah. Do you guys want to know something? Michael Bay, he's not a fan of, as you can tell by that run. Christopher Nolan, he's quite a big fan of.
I love Christopher Nolan. I love his films. He has never made a bad film.
This is how I feel when I watch a Michael Bay film.
Post Memento. Anything before that's a bit.
I haven't seen them yet. I heard some of them alright.
This is my feels.
But it's just that. It's why I don't watch The Dark Knight very much.
Because they annoys the fuck out of you.
Yeah, it drives me insane. Nolan needs to constantly... He has the fucking budget.
Or edit it so it doesn't do that.
Yeah. TV shows stay permanently full screen, you shaft. I'm sure you can manage it. Jesus.
Again, he's a fan of Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, but even things I'm a fan of can be idiots.
Imagine what's going to happen if you find someone he hates more than Michael Bay.
I do know things I hate more than Michael Bay.
Is it on here?
What?
Anything that will make you rage more than Michael Bay? That might. The picture.
No, that won't make me rage.
Michael Bay actually resembles a foot.
His hair's stupid, isn't it?
So's his face. Anyway, apparently the Ratchet and Clank movie is debuting in like one cinema next month.
The movie?
Yeah.
It's coming out. I think... Shit, really?
One cinema. What's this one cinema?
East Grinstead. Fuck all of you.
If it was East Grinstead, I'd be like, bad plan. I mean, not because it's East Grinstead Cinema, but because it's East Grinstead Cinema. As in, it's in East Grinstead.
Yeah, you'd get like 4 people and there'd be us 4. And
Yeah, I'd fucking be there. I don't care that it's East Grinstead Cinema. But Ratchet and Clank...
No, I want to see it, but I don't imagine it would get a wide release.
Yeah, but... you would think it would be released in more than one cinema.
Well, yeah.
That's a bad plan.
Yeah. And which cinema is it?
For 2 days.
Is it going to be somewhere in like the middle of Oklahoma?
And it's at 4 p.m. Cool. 3 people will go over the course of those 2 days.
Is this just going to be a straight to Blu-ray film?
I wouldn't mind that.
I'd be alright with that, but... Because there was a teaser, about 5-6 years ago?
Wasn't that long ago, but...
Yeah, it was ages ago.
Like
and then there was nothing.
Explosion.
Has there even been a trailer for the film yet?
Yeah. We've had this conversation.
Yeah, they
but
call it
you were
game.
telling me that there was a trailer.
They
for
called
the
it
film.
Michael Bay.
Where it was on the game.
Oh shit! Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
You're getting a picture to upload into the podcast.
Is he going to Michael Bay this entire thing?
Never you mind. All I'm going to say is it is now very nicely tucked into my iCloud drive into the folder of 3 Geeks.
Kaboom.
A lot of things that have happened.
Are you fucking mad?
A lot of the
Good
things that have
explosion
happened.
there.
Good lord!
Bang! Michael Bay.
A lot of the things that have happened this week are being character reveals.
Yeah.
I revealed my secret ninja character.
Is it your dick?
No, that's just...
That's ADHD.
No ADHD. My superhero character. This could actually be a actually, let me just completely segue this.
The segue
Our
noise.
question, like our full question that we normally have during the week, and to these guys, if you could be a superhero and you have one power, what would it be?
Speed.
One singular power. And
Speed.
you have it for 24 hours.
Speed.
Speed.
So
You need
there
a
is
lot
your
more things
question.
to compensate for
Listeners
speed.
and viewers,
Wait, actually, yeah.
you're a superhero for 24 hours and you're only allowed one power, what would it be?
Do you get the things to deal with the power? Like, if you have
are you
speed...
If you had
Listen-
speed, your body has the other abilities to compensate for speed, for example. Like, because
Yeah,
if you had
don't go too in fucking detail about it. Yeah, if you want to run fast, run fast.
Alright, then
Okay.
speed, because it's 2 powers in 1.
How?
If you're moving fast enough, you're not going to be seen.
It's not invisibility though, is it?
No, but you're not going to be seen, so you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Are we going
And if you
what
run
happens in
fast
comic universes or what would actually happen in real life if you had those powers?
Oh, yeah. 'cause
My God, you have butchered this.
I'm basically
I
trying
literally just posed a question that I thought would be a good laugh.
No,
You were
no,
like-
I will
you were
answer it properly.
dissecting it like a fucking
I
7-year-old.
will answer it
You were
properly.
dissecting it like a 7-year-old on a fucking toad.
Can you let me
You know
say
that.
why I'm being particularly?
because
I'm
you're
trying
being
to
what?
panickety. I'm trying to ruin his answer.
because speed would kill everyone within about 4 or 5 mile radius.
No, you're just being a dick now.
No, it would.
No, it would.
Yeah,
if
it
he
would.
ran
It would, but you're
the
being a
speed
dick.
of the Flash through London, London would be destroyed.
Cool.
That's why he's being
And if he
panicked.
did a food for a dog, he'd create a...
Right, let me rephrase.
Oh yeah, you know Fist for a Radar in Skyrim?
Yeah.
If you actually did one, you'd create a black hole and destroy the entire universe. I'm not even
Let me
kidding.
rephrase this question then. If you had a superpower for 24 hours only and thought about the logical reasoning behind it, all the scientific work out,
No, we'll do it. We'll
because
do it your
fuck
original
you,
answer.
my name's Ben Austin,
It wasn't me who did that, it was Jack!
then please,
It was Jack that went for the scientific bit.
Can we just answer the question normally now? I'm done trying to ruin
basically,
Ben.
do you know
I know
what
you have.
Do you know what I would have?
What?
I would have the power to love.
Did you set that entire thing up just to fucking say that?
There is the...
The power to love.
There's no, to
Make-
love another. Not love myself and masturbate frantically for 24 hours.
I already have that power.
I did that! Implied giving out love.
Yeah.
It could imply jizz.
Yeah.
From your
listen,
chest.
You need to listen to where I'm going. Give love. I would literally have the unwielding power to spaff in any given direction at any point with no masturbation and in the gallon load. I would walk around covering people with my cum.
So you'd come, man.
I would become man.
Or
You'd be the
spunk
fire
that.
hydrant.
You'd be the hydrant.
Yeah, I'd be the hydrant. I would
That's
sit-
why we called you the
Oh
hydrant.
my good God! I could stand on top of the chapel and cover his Grinstead in my children. Oh, that needs to be photoshopped immediately.
No, it doesn't.
So here's
It
me.
never needs to be photoshopped.
Here is a silhouette of me on top of
No.
the Grinstead chapel,
No,
just standing here and suddenly
look
everything
away.
turns white.
Look away. Look
You
away.
thought that was snow in June? You were very wrong.
We're gonna have this video flagged.
It was in fact my semen.
Oh.
What would your power be? Lick it all up?
I'm going to throw this at you this week. Oh wait, you'd spunk it out of the air and it would fly away.
Yeah, a bit like Spider-Man. Like,
Anyway, yes, what would your power be?
it would be the power to turn up on time.
So speed.
No,
We
it'd be
all
more
know,
than
we all
speed.
know what I'm going to say. It's be Batman.
That's not
a power.
It is!
So you want the power
Batman
of being
has
rich.
no powers.
He has the power of being rich.
Yeah, that's great.
That's not a power. He's rich and he's not even powerful.
He's too lazy to be
Kind of
Batman.
is.
How do you know? I'm never here. Or
Never
you're
here.
No, you're always
I was
here.
going to say, I'm fairly
That
sure
you
there's
are
a
aware
sting.
of. You're always here that you are. I'm always here that you are aware of.
Jack,
Because you're never here.
Jack.
Yeah, we work.
We've been.
I know,
through
I'm
this. I'm too lazy to be Batman, and you're too lazy to be Batman.
If
I
anyone,
never said I was Batman.
Okay.
If anyone
Quick
in this-
question: have you ever seen me and Batman in the same room?
Because he doesn't exist! You are too thin to be Batman. Someone would say, I'm going to punch you, and you'd give up.
No, you would. You just float away in the wind.
I feel your pain.
Batman is floating on.
You could not be Batman if it was too windy.
So,
You know when he does the cape,
we have
instead,
the
of
Thing and his offspring here, so it's fine.
instead of gliding, he'll just.
My offspring.
The Thing and
And
its
its
offspring. Because, you know, we're like kite boys. We're skinny. And you two are fucking...
You know what?
boulders,
If you're gonna
you
say
can-
that,
apparently.
I'm just gonna say no. You can't because you're too fat or something like that.
Yeah, you can't run fast, you're fat.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
you would lose weight.
It's not insulting, it's a fact. I am too fat to run fast.
You get no superpower because you're a fat bastard. If you're fat and you're witching, you don't get any... Nothing! No love! The sperm propels off you, you fat bastard!
Wow, you've just offended,
If you are obese, I do...
you've just offended the United States.
If you are obese, I suggest you seek help with your nearest health clinic. So you can have these superpowers and eat my
If
cock.
you're as thin as Simon, I also suggest you seek help from the
Hey mate, I eat like a fucking whale.
I know you do, but
Yeah.
you're still that thin.
So you eat a lot of plankton and krill.
So essentially,
I
you
go
eat-
to Boots and just eat fish.
so you just eat. No, they only eat plankton and krill, which are about this big. So essentially, you eat fuck all.
Yeah.
You just eat a lot of it.
Yeah,
dust.
I eat a lot of fuck. Oh, I'm gonna do what Ace did. Yeah,
Yeah, I got too hot.
yeah.
Everybody's getting naked.
Get the guns out.
I can't take it.
No, I can't take it. No.
Yeah, go team skinnies. Oosh.
Oosh.
Go team Huggable.
Go team fat.
Go
Yeah, that's
team
more
fluffy.
accurate.
Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yeah. He has every reason to be obese. He doesn't do anything. You on the other hand.
Obese.
Yeah, I was going to say that one jumped a bit far. There's
I'll
fat and then
fucking
there's
smack
obese.
you where you sit, boy.
What if I stood?
Then I'll smack you where you
What
stand.
if I ran?
I'd smack you where you run.
I wouldn't.
You chasing my...
I'd run you the fuck down in your own car, mate.
Okay, what's your superpower, you know, mate?
Speed. I was the first one to say it.
You can't, mate.
Why?
You've got lads, mate.
You haven't fucking answered. Your power is fuck all. What's your
My power. Your power was to have no powers.
Jack's so huggable, let's love him.
Your power was to essentially have my bank account.
This is my power of love.
Although Batman's significantly richer.
I'm giving him love. My powers are real.
Alright, so
You
what would
better
your
not be
power
coming on
be?
me.
Because this got really out of hand and we've insulted the entirety of America and a large chunk of
No,
Scotland.
you're insulting the entirety of America by saying that they're all fat off the implication.
sound
I
like-
just said anyone who's fat, and you were like, oh, so all of America?
He's
That's
fat.
the insulting part.
You sound like you're saying
Ben told me
salted
to.
part.
Yeah, Ben Austin's a cunt. There's the title for the fucking episode. Ben Austin can suck my love juice.
That's a bit uncalled for. And don't.
Ass bastard.
With a straw.
Eat my love juice, Ben.
No, never.
I'm going to run away from your love juice.
Yeah, answer the question, Asa.
Yeah, you can't be Batman, you
Be
prick.
Deadpool. Can't die.
That's just the ability not
For
to...
24 hours.
And-
you probably wouldn't die within 24 hours anyway.
No, because then I can go and cause shit.
You realise you still feel pain.
And you
And you
have
realise
cancer.
you, after 24 hours, you would immediately just...
Because of the cancer.
Yeah.
No, he's not saying you would be.
I'm just saying
You
power
would be
of
the
dead.
power. It's
So
that
Ben wants to
he wants a
run
healing
around
factor.
really quickly. I basically want to cover the planet in my cup.
And he wants a healing
And you
factor.
want to die.
No, he wants a healing factor.
I've given you
He
powers
How
for
can be
24
Hulk
hours.
then?
He wouldn't
Shove that
die
in
after
your
the
face.
24
You're being
hours.
greed.
He wouldn't die after the 24 hours because he has a healing factor and it would heal. It just means that if he was out and about getting shot.
Yeah, on the 25th
Yeah,
hour,
but
if I
when-
shot you in the face, you'd be fucked.
But then when Wolverine and Deadpool lose their...
Thor.
So you'd have the power of thunder.
Pretty good power. It's
Yeah, the power of thunder.
Yeah, flying around.
Thunder hammer, bitch.
Put my hammer down.
Does he
My
get the
voice
hammer?
down. Yeah, I'm
Or
a
does he just
hammer.
get the thunder?
No, because the power of Thor is through the hammer.
He can't summon
You
thunder
can't
without.
something like that. Mjolnir.
And he also summons lightning, and he's called the God of Thunder, which always really annoyed me.
Well, he could make the thunder as well, because you can't have one without the other.
Well, yeah, I know. But thunder
Jack,
is
what
just
was
the
your
sound
one
of
then?
lightning. Probably flight.
So my power kicks your ass because I get a hammer and I can.
Well, no, because you'll be blind by all my cum. Jack will just be.
I'll be out of reach.
I can electrocute you.
I'd be on the other side of the planet.
But
You forget the ability for me to come in the gallon load
I'd
means that I
still
can
be further
literally
away.
fly because I'll have such a propulsion from all of this jizz.
You were saying about us being like.
Do you have any
getting
idea
too
how big
into
my
it.
bollocks would be if that was true? I'd literally be
You could
walking around
bounce
with
on
two
them.
fully grown fucking boulders.
You'd be
Space
testicle man.
No, it'd be bigger than space operas. They'll be like Stonehenge.
What?
Stonehenge is rectangular.
Yeah.
Circular.
Stonehenge is rectangular.
The stones
The
are, the
position-
things are circular.
Yeah.
The whole thing's in a circle.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's many different things
So
aligned
why
in
would
a
you
circle.
have flight?
Because flying would be fucking fun.
I could run.
Yeah, but I can run,
I can
just not
spaff
very
at high
fast.
velocity.
You haven't said you have infinite stamina. That is a different power entirely. Therefore, you could run about 40 feet.
But then,
Aha!
but then how are you flying?
Because that's the
I'm
power
not
of
moving.
flight.
Yes, but how are you flying? Because if we're going with that, we're
Reverse
going all
gravity.
negative, picking all different things. He hasn't got infinite stamina, so
Fine,
he's not going to be
I-
able to lift that hammer.
I've got the power of four.
He said the entire power of.
He's going to have to
Shall we
eat more than
uncomplicate this?
Yeah.
pick a superhero.
Pick an actual superhero that
But we've
exists.
spent the past 15 minutes discussing our powers, and now we're going to spend another 15 minutes.
No, we can answer this in
Fine,
one
you know
word.
what?
Here's
I'm
what
going to
it
be.
is.
You know who the fuck I'm going to be? You ready for this? I forgot his name.
Michael Bay.
Michael Bay.
So we already know he'll be Thor, the Flash.
Who are you going to be?
Even though I am.
I don't know. You're not fucking Iron Man. Superman. Because I can run almost as fast as he can. I can fly. I have heat vision, X-ray vision.
Porn exists, mate.
Super
Who's
strength,
the
freeze
guy that
breath,
has the
super
Infinity
breath.
Gauntlet?
Thanos.
Yeah, I'll be Thanos.
You want to be purple?
Fuck all of you, I am Thanos now.
You want to
With
be
the
purple?
Infinity
You're gonna put
Gauntlet.
your
I will be
gauntlet down.
purple if I can literally punch bitches.
But I'll just run away.
Superman can punch bitches if he wants to.
Yeah, but I'm Thanos.
Grand Theft Superman.
Yeah, but I'm Thanos.
How amazing
I'll
would that
run
game?
away.
With the Infinity Gauntlet. You can run away, and his entire legion.
Yeah, but he could punch the earth away.
I
But
can literally just...
Having
Thanos
that
gets his
man in
ass
a cocoon.
kicked constantly.
you want to be the man in a cocoon.
Yeah,
you realise
what's
you'd
that?
spend half your time in a cocoon.
What's his name?
Adam Warlock.
Yeah, I want to be him.
But you don't know who he is or
Yeah.
what his powers
Doesn't
are.
matter. I just
His
wanna-
powers are everything.
Yeah.
It's not far.
It's not far off.
far.
And I have the Infinity Gauntlet, which is basically Snoop Dogg's diamond-encrusted fist.
What?
It's gold with fucking gems.
He's
Thanos
dead
would just
in your
look at
hands.
Superman, Snoop Dogg, would just look at Snoop Dogg, think he's a waste of space, and remove him from the equation.
He'd remove him from existence
Hey, I
of all
like
time.
Snoop Dogg. to
He'd
join
be
my
the first
life.
one to die in Apocalypse's Reign.
Snoop Dogg would be the first one to go, followed
What,
by
Infinity War Part 1, Snoop Dogg died.
the first scene is just Snoop Dogg going, damn.
Wiz Khalifa can stay because he did see you again.
Wiz Khalifa is a god.
Wiz Khalifa, I quite like Wiz
Snoop
Khalifa.
Dogg is also a god.
No, he's not.
I don't.
He
care,
made
I
a song
don't
called
care.
Drop It Like It's Hot.
I don't care what you say.
Well,
Like,
As if he just picked out a plate out of the
Yeah, I'm
microwave.
sure he
It's
did.
good advice. It's good advice. You can't deny that.
Yeah.
As if he just microwaved
What's
some
he
baked
called
beans and
now?
picked up the bowl.
Yeah, and then
Drop it like
immediately
it's
what do you
hot.
say after that?
Snoop
You drop
Dogg.
it like it's hot. So you fuck Snoop Dogg.
No, you don't drop it
like.
like it's hot, you drop it because it's
Pharrell
hot.
Williams too. Remember?
Yeah, but he's also a bellend. Look at his hat. Anyone who wears that hat does not
I
exert
thought
this
this was
oxygen.
about films. And now
I don't know what's
We've
happening.
It's a
completely
podcast
drifted.
about stuff, but mainly nothing. Okay, stuff, but mainly nothing. This is the nothing. This is dribble. This is basically what you would hear in a hospital waiting room, just to try and ease the pain of whatever the fuck is wrong with you. This is the bullshit you listen to when you're stuck at the M25 and you can't find another fucking station because the absolute cunt next to you has got his own fucking transmitter going on. So you get to listen to fucking BBC fucking Classic 3 fucking geeks. And all we're talking about
We're on the BBC?
All we're talking about is fucking being fisted by Thanos.
Let's make sure we don't punch our producer.
Who's our producer?
Stuff! Mainly nothing!
That's his point.
I am not the producer.
You essentially are.
So we're gonna punch you.
I said we better not punch him.
Alright.
You would be fucked. You would be grade A fucked.
From you.
Yeah, if I left, or was punched in the face, God forbid, because you would really do that. You'd be fucked.
So who would
The
win out
entertainment
of all
value
of
would
us?
just disappear completely.
Who would win out of all of us?
Thanos! I've got a giant gold fist to put up your
Yeah, but
arse.
he-
Oh, you mean as the Superman?
Yeah, but technically he could run fast enough to run through him and like kill him.
I could run faster than all of you, so I'd just stay away from you and let you guys finish each other off. You'd then die.
I would just
quickly.
punch all of you. I don't care. I'm
And then-
Thanos. I have the power of like the planet.
To be honest, the showdown would be between us two.
Superman would win. Superman would beat Thanos.
No, I'm purple.
He's going to kryptonite holding it.
Superman
Do
would
you know
beat...
what I would actually do if I was Thanos? I would sit in a really big chair and just have collard greens on repeat.
Isn't that kind of what he does anyway, but without collard greens?
Literally.
It'd be like you on the beanbag.
Who are you again?
Dun, 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 dun. That's not the Game of Thrones
Oh.
theme. Dun, 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 dun.
That is part of
Stuff, but mainly nothing. Nothing.
No, between the four of us,
Bullshit.
Thor-
41 minutes of this crap.
it. Well, let me finish then. Let me finish off. Thor would... I'd run away because, you know... makes
You're a
sense.
pussy magnet.
Exactly. Thor would then try and fight you two and get squished. Superman would end up being Thanos. I'd run back thinking I could take on Superman and then I'd get melted.
What the fuck? I would not die.
Yeah, you'd get to
I'm
be my
Thanos.
Superman.
No.
Thanos is a weaker version
Superman-
of Darkseid who Superman can beat.
Yeah, but
Darkseid's stronger
Superman
than
just
Thanos.
fucking... He's just got little gay fucking lycra shit going on.
Correct.
That's what he
Thanos
said.
is a weaker
Oh, I
version
thought
of
you said...
Darkseid.
Sorry, yeah. I thought you said... Yeah, the other way around.
I'm
Plus,
big and purple and I've got Snoop Dogg's fist.
I'm an alien.
I don't give a
So is
fuck.
Thanos.
Superman...
Thanos isn't
So
exactly
am I.
human.
Superman's strength powered
You're
the
not-
sun
well,
for a while.
I'm still an alien.
He can destroy planets
I
with a
could eat
single
a sun.
punch.
Superman punched a dimension apart.
He did.
Jesus.
Yeah.
He recharged the sun.
With his own inner strength, essentially. He's destroyed planets with single
Ben,
punches.
I'm going to have to be really nice, and I mean it's the nicest possible way. I do not give a flying fuck.
Anyway, moving swiftly
And as a
along
baby,
to
he destroyed his own planet.
he didn't destroy
Basically,
Yes,
it.
he did. That's the
In
secret
a
they never
nutshell,
tell you.
he's a powerful young man.
I was going to say one thing. You two will never meet because you're in different comics.
Fine, then you'd still be dead.
Why did I even pose this question? This was a terrible idea.
As would you.
I thought, I know, I'll be smart.
would-
and be
I'd-
Thanos.
I'm indestructible, so you'd run
You
into
know
me
what?
and just
Fuck
die.
it. If I'm going to be Thanos,
Actually-
I want Ultron with me as well, because robots. I can build a fucking
Thanos
Ultron.
isn't a robot.
No, I will have Ultron as
Oh,
well.
Ultron builds himself.
Yeah? Make him do it again. I'm a persuasive big purple alien, I don't give a fuck.
Again,
Can we move
lose
on?
to Superman.
Can we move on?
Yeah, Ultron versus Superman.
Ultron would lose to Flash as well, and he'd maybe even lose
Look
to
at
Thor.
Ultron. He is demonic. He doesn't want to fuck.
Demonic?
With, yeah.
Demonic.
He's
Demeaning or demonic?
he's demeaning and
The meaning of demonic is demonic.
basically.
Wow.
He's quite an intimidating looking fellow.
Yes, he is.
And I'm sorry, if I saw him in a dark alley, I would shit myself.
I'll be like, Skynet.
I would immediately go to
I would
Terminator.
turn around and just go, well, fuck me.
And then he'd crawl up behind you go, okay.
You just walk down an alley, see a silhouette. There's only one path to peace. Fuck! Your
And
extinction.
There's only one pass to peak, and it's not this one. Bye-bye.
Yeah, there's only one path to peace. I seem like you've crossed.
There's only one
paths.
path to peace. Is it this one? I'll take another. Goodbye.
The only piece left here is my soul.
Anyway, as I was saying,
Oh,
because
dear
this
God.
segued fucking heavily.
Oh no!
What are you doing?
Why has it been cutting into pieces? Oh no, it's not. It's just fucking. You know what, GarageBand? You can literally suck in every kind of. Oh no! Please don't say you've been clicking. Please don't say you've been clicking. No, it hasn't. Okay, sorry.
Anyway.
I thought it was cutting itself up. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
As I was saying before that horrendous segue took place, there have been a lot of unveils of characters this week.
Oh yeah, that's where
That
we
is
were.
actually where we were. One of them was obviously Daredevil, but that show's out now, so if you have any worth in you would have finished it already. It's been out for 2 days, God.
I haven't watched it.
I have fucking work.
So do I.
That's
I watched 5 episodes.
Pitiful excuse.
I haven't
I'm
watched
saying
it. What are
point
you
you
going to do about
a
it?
bit further.
I haven't watched it. What are you going to do? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, but I don't expect you to watch it.
No, I don't give a shit.
I know you don't. That's why I don't expect you to watch it.
So for this next 20 minutes, are you guys talking about new characters and Daredevil? I'm going to get my charger, also my USB stick. I may go for a drive, and you may just finish by the time I get back.
This will take about 2 minutes, but feel free to go and get your charger and
I
everything.
need
of
my
course.
charger.
The charger is kind of vital, yes.
The charger is vital. The USB stick is also vital because it gives me something to play with whilst you talk about Dare Man,
Just go and get the charger then.
Devil Boy, or whatever his name is. And,
Dare man.
Instead of making this take longer, how about you actually go and get the
No,
charger?
this is comical genius.
No, it's not.
So I'm gonna get my charger now.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna get a couple of micro USB cables. Here's a Corona. Take care. It's been real. It's been emotional.
See you in a minute.
Just go.
I'll see you in a minute
With your goals, right?
with my USB stick and my charger.
Okay.
Leave!
Talk about your
Get the fuck out.
We're trying to.
Devil Boy or whatever his name is.
Devil Dare.
Arse bastards!
Daredevil costume was unveiled.
Well, I've not even seen it yet, so.
I've seen the pictures that are on Netflix. I haven't seen it in action.
Yeah,
yet,
there
so
was a
I'm
motion
fine.
poster. I seen it in action and it looks fucking incredible. In action, and I want season 2 to come out immediately.
Basically,
so.
the show's amazing. Watch it. Marvel have once again are untouchable. The only thing they've done not amazing is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and that's still pretty good. Well,
and Agent Carter.
I always forget that exists.
Yes. Agent Carter, I just don't watch because I fucking hate that character. It's the one thing that's stuck from Marvel that I'm just thinking, how has this spawned a wide audience?
It makes no
She's
sense.
infuriating.
She's like the tea lady for S.H.I.E.L.D.
What the fuck are you wearing?
I'm a new character.
It's Simone.
Arctic.
I am Arctic.
It's DJ Snow.
No, I'm Arctic Boy. I live in freezers and
You have a magical beanie.
yeah.
So you live in freezers.
I live inside. Well, you're talking about new characters. I thought, you know what? Every week we all look the same. We all smell like shit. I thought, I'll put a hat
Can you
on.
let us resume then?
I didn't interrupt you. You're the one that asked me what the hat was all about.
Got you there.
Look at him. You look like such an arse hat.
Okay, who else?
Who's next?
I've got my charger. Also got my USB stick. So,
Take the fucking hat off.
how you doing, guys? You alright?
I'm just going to sleep now.
I am Devil Boy Arctic. I'm Arctic Boy. I'm Dare Arctic.
Take the fucking hat off.
Arctic Devil. No, please don't remove my hat.
I wasn't going to.
Please don't put it over my eyes.
Damn it.
There we
Anyway,
go.
the
Now I
thing
can
with-
sleep whilst you talk about this.
Okay, that's fine. Just make sure you don't
Do
talk.
it quietly.
What were you talking about?
I was trying to move on to the thing.
Who? I'm joking. Come
Have they killed him yet?
The film hasn't come out yet.
Oh. I thought they would have put him like a big pot of fire and he would have melted and sanded and whatnot. They would have reformed him into glass.
He's the rock. He's rock, not sand.
Well, it's a diamond then. I don't care. Whatever rocks melt into.
Lava.
Melted rock.
Pavement.
That's
The
concrete.
thing is now on the A22. Excuse me.
You just drove over him, but.
Oh,
The Thing.
lorry driver.
Oh, for fuck's sake! The Thing. He looks like the Thing. Brilliant.
Yeah, it was alright. He's got a weird shoulder.
Which.
He's about. They've released another picture of him about to punch the camera, which I think is a bit out there.
That's a bit
Passive
unfair to
aggressive,
the
isn't it?
cameraman.
Poor cameraman.
Didn't
Just
do
because your
anything.
life's fucked and you look like a fucking...
Maybe they're reenacting Jeremy Clarkson.
You look like the rock monster that Thor smashed with his hammer.
It looks like the Hulk fucked a rock.
It looks like the Hulk just covered himself in glue and then rolled around on the beach.
Look at me, I am the thing. He's the Hulk's version of fancy dress.
But because no one gives a shit about Fantastic, the thing doesn't really matter. But, we forgot. Here's a picture of Daredevil. And here is also And the Thing.
You want to fill me on? What the fuck? Oh my god, it's Michael Bay again. Jack, help. What do I do? I'm genuinely petrified.
How about close the tab?
Daredevil.
Oh, you're going to get a lot... Just Daredevil Netflix will be a lot more...
It's Ben
I'll come up to it. No, not the Ben Affleck one. Fuck me. Ben Affleck one looks like a
Do you
a
mean,
biker
do you mean
man.
the one that's the...
He looks like
from a
red,
very dirty club.
He looks like a red
Sometimes looks
gimp.
like Batman.
Yeah. The mask they got perfect.
Yeah.
Below that. Then you get to the bum chin and everything goes downhill from there.
Batman's gonna.
I
have
am
fun.
I know. Batman's going to have a bum
Because I'm
chin.
Batman.
And that just looks wrong. Batman should not shit from his own chin.
The Thing.
That's another person that's done, would have done Marvel to the DC.
Ben Affleck, yeah.
Where am I looking?
The
What the
Thing.
fucking Christ is that?
It's because there's a film called The Thing. You want...
But I think
Fantastic
Marvel
Four.
designed
The
Daredevil
Thing
the first
Fantastic
time.
Four. But also, another character that we do kind of care about is the Vision.
Yeah.
They finally released
CGI.
full-blown...
That really pissed you off.
I would rather just... They've released so much.
I'll find
we
the
just
pictures
wait
for
to
you.
the movie and show us.
Yeah, the Vision, they were doing so well in
They
keeping
kept-
it
yeah.
a complete secret, and then they just released it, and you just think, Marvel, stop fucking showing us everything. I may as well not go.
I might as well glue all the trailers together and I've got the movie.
Well,
Here's a picture of Vision as well.
according to the quick reviews, like the tweets from the reported
Yeah.
screening, the trailers don't show.
No, they don't
Much
show
at
much.
all.
I'm just thinking they should have held stuff back.
Well, we still got Andy Serkis' character held back.
Circus.
Yeah, we've
far.
seen him though. We've seen him though, and we know who he is. But
It's a better.
he's probably not in it that much.
There's still potential of Captain Marvel.
Yeah. It won't be Captain Marvel, it'll
There'll
be
be
Carol Danvers.
Carol Danvers. Why was I going to say Susan?
Because you're an idiot.
Susan!
But anyway, yeah,
Look,
that's
at
the
the
Vision.
distance.
But also,
Susan!
but also, we've seen the Yellow Jacket as well.
Yeah, that's an awesome picture.
I haven't seen that one.
Yellow Jacket as well. Picture.
Fuck me, the yellow
I'd say-
jacket.
I saw them all
Really,
the other ones.
really nice name.
It's named after a wasp, son.
He's wearing a yellow jacket.
No, it's significantly more than a
Oh,
Yellow
he looks
Jacket.
fucking
It does look pretty
badass.
cool.
So he's got a really weird name and he looks like a
The thing is, he looks.
It's because everyone in that, like the Ant-Man world is named after bugs.
the Ant-Man world.
Ant-Man, Wasp, and Yellow Jacket.
What about Beetle Boy?
There is a character called the Beetle, but he's not really part of Ant-Man, is he?
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
What about Pterodactyl Boy?
That's a.
That's a
lizard.
dinosaur.
Still a bug.
I don't
What
think a
about-
dinosaur is a bug. It's a
It's a lizard,
reptile.
mate.
What about Dung Beetle
It's a
Boy?
reptile.
What?
Dung Beetle Boy just flies around toilets. Eats people's shit for no reason.
Right, moving.
Caterpillar Boy!
Mosquito Man!
Before you move on from Yellow Jacket.
Butterfly Princess.
Let's still get.
How have you not come up with Spider-Man yet?
That's fine. Yeah.
Before you move on from Yellow Jacket, the picture, he looks like a fucking badass villain. But then you look and you realise that he is fighting Ant-Man.
About this big.
About that big. You're like, if you lose this battle, there's something wrong with you.
Yellow Jacket is also an evil person.
Yes. Like a wasp.
Yeah, but Ant-Man has the... You wouldn't be able to crush
Yeah.
Ant-Man because he has the density of a full-size person.
Yeah.
You'd still think that, you'd win
It's like
that.
standing on a Lego.
Not necessarily. He'll be harder to hit,
Like Lego.
and he has the strength of a full-size person.
Like Lego.
Does
Oh,
he?
sorry, you stand on Lego, it's like standing on a human being.
Standing on a human doesn't hurt.
Unless you stand on
If
their
they're like
teeth.
this big and they've got full density, it would fucking hurt like a Lego.
Yeah.
Or a plug.
True, but plugs are just murderous. They're dangerous creatures.
Yeah, no one ever talks about how bad it is to stand on a plug. It's always Lego.
Yeah, because Lego is literally the bane of my fucking existence.
You love Lego.
No, I love Lego, but I
You
hate
do love.
standing on it.
Then move it out the way.
I would, but it was under my foot at the given point. That's why I stood on it.
Anyway, Jared Leto and co have teased a picture of him as the Joker. It's taken so fucking badly. It's just a blurry mop of the outline of Jared Leto's head with green hair. Brilliant.
The worst
Moving
part is that
swiftly
they have,
fucking
in
along.
the picture is a fucking good camera.
Yeah.
They could have taken the picture with.
Yeah, they took a picture of the first camera ever fucking invented.
iPhone 2G.
That one.
Motorola Razr.
Motorola Razr. Yeah,
No, it was
nipped
the
my
fucking
joke from
camera you
earlier.
plugged into the Game Boy Color.
That's,
That was
that's the one we went with earlier as well.
Yeah.
Stephen Amell has been cast as Casey Jones
Who?
in
Teenage Mutant Ninja
Teenage
Turtles.
Mutant Ninja
Why are they making a
2.
second one?
Because the first one made quite a bit of money.
I thought the first one flopped hard.
No, it made quite a bit of money.
Isn't it
And
made
the
by Michael
sequel...
Bay?
Produced by Michael Bay.
Michael Bay!
Michael Bay!
Michael Bay!
This sequel was announced before
Michael
the film
Bay's a
came out.
sadist.
Yeah, but that's the same with Fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, they were both announced at the same time before they even finished making the first one.
Fantastic Four 2 is a terrible title. Fantastic 42.
No, it would be Fantastic Four 2.0. They're just all going to get high.
Fantastic.
420.
Snoop Dogg's going to be the villain.
So we get drunk.
Snoop Dogg would be a terrible villain.
It's going to be a terrible film.
Snoop Dogg is literally a
Not
terrible
necessarily.
villain, but it's so
Snoop
bad.
Lion now.
No, it's back to Dog.
It went back to
But,
Dog.
why did he even change it in the first place?
Because he wanted to be
Because he was
different.
high as fuck and
No,
he's a
it's actually
moron.
because of Rastafarianism.
You're a Rastafarian.
He decided to become Rastafarian properly, and dogs are considered sub-creatures, so he changed his name.
Yeah, but
But
Snoop
basically-
Snoop Lion sounds like some form
Oh,
of...
it sounded stupid.
Snoop Dogg is so bad, I like it.
He's not bad. He's just.
He is
But
bad.
his films, his acting
Oh,
is
his
so
acting.
bad, I find it funny.
I don't
But he
think
knows that. He knows
I
that
think
he
he just
can't
gets
act.
sent on set and he just does what he would usually
He's
do
high
in
all the
life.
time.
Yeah, I know, but I hate Snoop Dogg.
I like Snoop Dogg. He's my main.
Moving
Have you
swiftly.
really thought
This was
about-
about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. How did it end up on Snoop Dogg again?
Because Ninja Turtles and Michael Bay and Michael Bay's a
Green.
fascist or whatever the fuck he is.
Have you ever thought? You know, you got these people that
I'm
go on
still wearing
about
the hat,
constantly. I know they're going about constantly being high. It's the equivalent of being drunk all the time. It's just more accepted.
It's because being drunk all the time is legal.
No, I'm saying being high all the time is more accepted than
And
being
high
drunk
is
all
actually
the
probably
time.
better for you than it would be to drink every
Not if it's all the time.
No. It'll fucking fry your
If
brain.
it's all the time, they're both as bad as each other. In small doses, weed is better than
Snoop
alcohol.
Dogg evidently has an impenetrable.
No, you can already tell he's
Yes.
brain damaged. Have you
Of course
heard the way he
he's fucking brain
speaks?
damaged.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking. No, we're dissing Michael Bay this episode. Leave Doggy Dog out of this.
Snoop Dogg deserves dissing. I mean, you watched
on
that
the podcast.
film.
It wasn't a film.
No.
It's a crock of shit, but it was so good. It was terrible.
No, it didn't actually make it all the way around.
Amy
it was just
actually
bad.
liked it.
What?
She thought it was.
Amy was
funny.
also half drunk.
What are we talking
half.
Ooh, a bit more.
about? What are we talking
Can I move on?
Yeah.
Bored of Snoop Dogg.
All right. Wiz Khalifa. Tiger. He's got an intimidating name. It means he's good at rapping.
With
The Jump Street directors have said that the end credits, all the posters and teasers for the joke ones for the next films to come, are actually canon.
So Jump Street 3 will be medical school.
Or it would actually be like 48 Jump Street or something like that.
I don't understand. I don't want to understand either.
What's not to understand?
At the end of the film,
Didn't they talk
made
about doing a
joke
Jump
about-
Street
haven't
Men in
watched
Black combination?
That was a complete rumor.
Basically, in the film,
what's
they made a
going
joke
on.
about there's a lot over there called 23 Jump Street.
24 Jump Street and 25 Jump
Yeah,
Street
then
and 20.
at the
They make loads of
credits, they'll
posters
show
at the
all
end of the
different
film,
ones.
basically.
Have you not seen Jump Street?
No, and I have no intention to.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It's funny.
Would you?
So you'll happily watch that
No,
film you
yeah.
watched yesterday, but you won't watch Jump Street.
Don't judge what I do and don't watch. Punk bitch.
I'm going to judge it.
Okay.
What's next?
Do I look like I'm in any position to be judged? I'm wearing this fucking hat on YouTube. I'm pretty much maxed out, really, on looking like a dick. Let alone watching what can only be described as the biggest crock of shit known to man. But somehow I still enjoyed it. The theme song is incredibly catchy and actually a really good song. I'm wearing this hat that
song's
says
alright.
Arctic written on it. In spring. I'm skinnier than Ant-Man.
Ant-Man's quite hench.
No,
Yeah.
I mean scaled down. If I literally walked past the camera sideways, his theory of walking fast and being invisible would become true. Because I am Rake Boy. I'm maxed out on pretty much looking like a dick. And then I've got to look at this, which is even worse. He's my fucking twin.
I was just about to say, surely it's like looking in a mirror.
But he's a skinnier version of me, which is even more terrifying.
Is it like looking in a mirror where the mirror doesn't wear the hat?
And lost weight.
It's a good mirror.
And apparently I gained a watch.
Someone just drew a watch on the mirror. Moody.
Corona.
That's finally it for films.
Good.
House of Cards gets brought back for season 4. Woo. Not surprising.
Done.
No, it really isn't.
Romeo done, bruv.
Marvel are killing off all the characters they don't have the cinematic rights to.
Deadpool, Wolverine, most of the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four.
Oh dear God.
Which I find quite amusing.
It is quite funny.
Yeah.
And games. Black Ops 3 is a thing.
Activision announced Black Ops 3. Get really excited about that.
Done.
I really enjoyed Black Ops 2 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's...
So I'm actually a little bit excited for this one.
It's just going to be a Call of Duty game. And
Well,
Everyone said that
obviously,
about
no
Advanced
shit, it's
Warfare.
called Call of
Advanced
Duty.
Warfare, yeah, I'll give it that. Advanced Warfare
Warfare
was
was
good.
Yeah, but
It's
Black
different,
Ops 3 is
but-
the only logical place you could go to develop that. Otherwise, you just have to go back to things like Ghosts.
Ghost was a crock of shit.
You can't have Ghosts again now.
No.
COD has changed.
Yes.
And it has to stay like that.
In order to keep with what the people apparently want and all those MLG bitches.
A lot of people don't want things to stay like Advanced Warfare, but
Is it tech time?
Yeah.
when I finish my sentence.
Is it time for tech though? I was hoping he would go into his little theme tune, you would carry on talking and then it would transfer into this.
When I finish talking, then I'll do the theme tune.
Okay.
I don't know what the theme tune is.
You want time to think.
I do.
Otherwise, it would just feel really slow and pointless and shit if you go back to not being able to
I agree
move.
with you 100% there, because you've gotten so used to Advanced Warfare.
Yeah.
And it's really fast paced.
And that's where shooters are going lately. You've got Titanfall and Titanfall 2 coming out. You've got Advanced Warfare. I mean, if they went back to World at War 2, which is what people thought they were going to do, what the fuck? The highest piece of tech you have is like a toothbrush.
They could develop it in a
The
different way,
most tech
though.
is a gun where you have to.
They could develop it in a different way and make it more about the story and more
I
to the
reckon
game.
they should make.
Call of Duty is an online game. The story is added on. They're never, ever going to
They
make
could
it
add
more
more
about
to the
story.
online, though, instead of just
Do you know what would be
adding
really
more to
good?
it. Would be quite cool.
Yeah, I know,
You had
but
the soldier from Advanced Warfare in World at War.
that make no sense. But it's hard, so it doesn't need to.
No, really.
But that's what I'm saying. If
first
they went
hand,
back to like World War II, there's nothing you could add.
Yeah, because it's based on what's happened. You can't be imaginative with it and put Kevin Spacey in it.
No, I mean like different game modes with a bit more to them, rather than the same thing you see every single time.
Yeah, I know, but it's not the game modes; it's the gameplay.
Yeah.
If the gameplay goes back to what it was, it doesn't matter what the game modes are because it would be dull. Like everyone wants. I mean, I agree. The Modern Warfare's coming out like remastered and stuff would be quite cool, but it would feel slow as piss. Trying to play Halo 1 or 2 now or 3, you can't run.
What do you mean?
You can't run.
You can't run.
Oh, you can't run in those games?
No.
Oh, wow, that's fucking
Your
awful.
default movement is your movement, so it takes forever to get anywhere. It just feels really
you should
slow.
be right in on this conversation. You bumlet Call of Duty.
Probably Call of Duty.
He's probably the.
I swear you play it all the time.
He plays it
No,
with
that's
us.
Adam.
Yeah, Adam. Bumlick's Call
I
of
can't
Duty.
even play Call of Duty. I've never buy it on like release because some years I just think, nope, it's usually crap.
And then you buy it like 3 days later. Which makes such a statement.
So,
Fuck you, I'm getting it 3 days later.
I buy every.
That was incredible, dude. See that? The power of Thor.
I buy every COD.
Yeah, but it's like every year
I
I
buy
say,
every
like
sound.
FIFA, I say I'm never going to buy the next one. What to do? I buy
the
They-
last COD I
enhanced the
bought
ball
before
physics.
Advanced Warfare was Black
This
Ops.
year you can be a ball.
Was Black Ops.
Blobs.
So you missed 3.
Yeah.
Black Ops 3.
But then before that, the first
I
one
mean,
was four.
I really like Black Ops 2. I like the
know what,
campaign
yeah.
as well. So I hoped it was Black Ops 3, but then fuck knows what Infinity War are going to do. If they do Ghosts 2,
They probably will the way
I'll
they
just
ended the
skip it.
story. Yeah.
Tech.
Simon has tech news. Da 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 da.
The Simon Tech Show.
Simon has a tech show and it's starting right this minute. He is doing things with technology. He's getting pixel glasses.
Cup of coffee, right da.
It's been more than 8 seconds now. It's been more than 8 seconds now.
Yo, I got my tech
Therefore,
glasses.
you are breaking the law.
I was singing something else.
Don't
No,
mention
you
Nintendo because we'll lose the rights to every video we ever make.
Don't mention what?
Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Remember, don't mention
We haven't got
Nintendo.
anything on shows with Nintendo that they're trying to get
Nintendo.
money for. Right, okay,
I
so
know, that's the joke.
I'll be quick with this because this is quite painful with this hat on.
take it off.
How dare you suggest such a thing, Ben?
You
How
can't even
dare
tell he's
you?
looking at you though.
No, you can't. You just know he's in general direction.
You fucking mad. Right, so, number 1. Apple adds iPhone matching colours to Beats Solo 2 wireless headphones. Here is a picture of said things.
Oh god.
Space grey, silver, and gold Beats to make you look even more like a pretentious iSheep.
Are they more
Enjoy.
expensive than Beats before? Because now they're Apple.
No,
Oh, really?
they just got, the fruity colours. Number 2! Moto 360 gets cheaper as Apple smartwatch pre-orders, or Apple Watch pre-orders start.
They finished as well.
And finished. Yes, if you want a Moto 360, now would be the time to get one. Don't buy one.
They're hideous. Don't
We've
buy an
already
Apple
done
Watch
that. Black
either.
Ops 3 is due. Tesco's sends a Galaxy S3 unit into space to celebrate its launch. Well done, Tesco. That's
S3?
really...
SNS3.
S6, sorry. Well done, Tesco. That is very, very clever of you. No one's ever sent anything into space before to promote a product.
Why would
Why
anyone...
would you send one into
That's
space?
stupid.
Because Tesco are really quite special.
Did they have like a Tesco's
Wasting
balloon?
money.
Did they drop it afterwards? What was
I
the
don't know
point
the
of this
details.
entire...
They're just trying to get...
That entire
Are any more
endeavour is
photos
useless.
needed?
Not unless they want to see a picture of an S6 in space.
Or Tesco's.
Or Tesco's.
Just show a local Tesco's.
Pretty shit picture, really, if I'm honest. I mean, I could Photoshop one better than that. Anyway, those of you who have an iPhone, you got an update this week, 8.3, which basically adds black emojis and Simpsons.
Yeah.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
It's really annoying.
The update to 8.3 added new racially diverse emojis, which gave you gay couples. So male, female.
Feel. You want to feel a female?
Feel males. The families are gay families, which is also... I mean, I can completely understand where they're coming from with this. But the thing that really gripes me is, they've got, from really pale to, black people. Fair enough. They've
Black
got
Santa.
Black Santa. They've got a nice colour palette, shall we say. And I'm trying to be as unracist as possible. If it comes across racist, I do apologise. But why in fuck's name have you made the default ones all Simpsons?
I was going to say...
Generic.
I was going to say something, but that would have been really bad.
Yeah, now you've just made everyone know what you were thinking, you racist.
You don't know what I was going to say.
Yeah, I do.
I don't have a clue.
What was I going
I
to
don't
say?
have a clue.
I'm not going to say it!
I don't get why there's a Black Santa. Like, is there a Chinese Santa as well?
Yeah, no. Maybe.
How would you...
I haven't
Why would you
checked.
say that?
So if there's just a black and a white one, does that mean Chinese people don't have Santa?
No, it's not just a black and a white Santa.
Is there
It's
all
all-
colours
There's a
of Santa?
variation of Santas.
Alright, cool. Is there a blue Santa?
No one's blue!
They're racially diverse.
What about the Smurfs?
There is one thing, it's a
Wait.
pernickety thing, but about the whole emoji thing. Not that they've done all the different emojis, that's great, that's fine. It's the fact that on the old one, if you click the emoji thing, the size of the keyboard didn't change. But now it does. It grows, and I just think, oh, that's so annoying.
What else is on this update, by the way?
Not much.
Because I don't think I'm going to do it.
New emojis.
New
It's
emojis.
just emojis.
No
You
need
may
to
as well
down.
do it, because otherwise it's going to keep nagging you.
Yeah,
And it will do it itself
one
eventually.
on
One
the
doesn't do
setting.
that.
Yeah, I mean, there are...
Also, as soon as you plug it in,
I mean, the
it will do it.
emojis themselves have actually literally all been... Anyone that has used the skin colour of, I'll say, white people have all been changed to completely racially diverse. So they've done a lot of fucking work. Some say it's unnecessary. I say it is necessary because Why,
I kind of-
why does everyone?
that's the
I don't
Yeah,
say it's
what
necessary,
it
but
just
it's not
doesn't-
unnecessary.
Yeah.
It makes complete and utter sense.
It makes sense. It's a thing that's happened. I don't have an iPhone, but I don't imagine people who have iPhone it's going to affect their life massively. Apart from, having it grow too much and you hate it.
It's the
Moving
sort of
away
thing.
from the racially diverse emojis before this turns into something somewhat.
It's something you would just get used to.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's just a thing. that
Facebook
happens.
Messenger now has its own standalone website, so you can actually go to messenger.com, log in with Facebook, and you literally just have a web page for your Facebook Messenger.
Kind of seems really stupid and pointless
Yeah.
because it's on
I
the
only
Facebook.
ever
as
literally
well.
use Facebook for Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, but then you can do it on your phone or just be on
What if you're not
Facebook.
on your phone?
Then just be
What
on
if you don't want to be on
Facebook.
Facebook?
Then don't do Facebook Messenger.
They're literally just tackling Skype.
Tackling Skype.
It makes sense. I'm not saying they shouldn't have done it. I'm just saying I'm not
Facebook
going to use it.
Messenger is now the new MSN.
Yeah.
End of story. Everyone's got
Yeah.
it. So why not make a website you can
You
just
can't
use it?
send a message on the actual Facebook page. It goes straight to the app or says download the app.
Yeah, they're literally Messenger is its own thing now.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that happened. Cool. In the news of Apple, whilst we're still there as well, sort of, Apple is working on an 8K iMac.
Oh my god.
It's going to be 12,000 pesos.
12,000 pesos! So not much at all.
Well, the resolution of it, if you really want to know, will be 7,680 by 4,320.
Fucking actual duck.
Uh,
The thing is, though, why?
Because people like to push the boundaries of
I
technology.
get
I
the
know.
5K.
No, I understand why you would want to make it and want to test what you can do, but why would buy one?
Because the
Why-
5K one's built so you can do 4K and still have the processing power to do stuff.
What if you want to do two 4K things?
Then
It's not these kind of technologies we probably won't see for a while.
Yeah, I know it's not going to come out for a while.
I don't know. The 5K iMac came out of nowhere really quickly.
Yeah, but that's good. That's moving things from 4K to 5K. That's not doubling it.
Yeah, I mean everyone I know that has a 5K iMac, which is one person.
Yeah.
Never has he watched a 4K film on it.
There's not many of them. There's no 5.
I don't think you've watched a
It's
4K film on your
purely
4K telly.
there because they can do it, and it looks gorgeous,
It
and
does.
it's
That's
easy
it,
on
really
easy on the
boring.
eyes. Apple aren't going, yeah, check out our bollocks. Yeah, we can make 5K screens. It's like it's because it actually works.
I bought it for the power, not the screen.
The 8K one is saying, look at our bollocks.
By the time it comes out, it won't be.
Yeah.
would be
Razer
updated.
Forge. Remember the Razer Forge I was talking about? The Android TV console?
Oh, that was
Oh,
the thing
yeah.
that looked really pretty.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, that was the Nvidia one. That
Ah,
was
yeah.
Shield. The Razer Forge looks just as nice. It's just an Apple TV with a Razer logo on it, so it's even better. We know how much we
But
love
is it
Razer, so-
Android?
It runs Android TV.
Oh, cool.
Android TV console is now up for pre-order and ships on the 1st of May.
Android TV
Here is a
pretty
picture
cool,
of said thing, if you be so kind.
Android TV is actually pretty cool.
The device is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 805, so the same as what's inside your Note 4.
Yeah.
2 gig of RAM, 16 gig internal storage. It's basically an Android phone with no screen that you plug into your telly and you can play Angry Birds. Brilliant idea, if I'm honest, because lots
No,
of kids
I've
like to play
I've seen Android
games.
TV. Like I had a couple of them, and they're really cool.
Where the fuck have you seen Android
You can
TV?
get little boxes. It's not Android TV, but it basically is an Android phone that you plug into your TV. It works the same way.
No,
Yeah.
Android TV is actually a completely new operating system.
Oh, then I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
An
That's why I was
Ouya.
like, where the fuck you seen that?
It's essentially an Ouya.
Yeah, but it would work.
What?
Is
It
it
would
just for
work, but-
games?
You can do anything on it.
Because I wouldn't use it for games.
It also will use before we all start jumping down my throat about the fact that it's just an Android thing. It will use Razer Cortex's system to stream games from your PC.
That I understand the point of, and I understand the point of it as it's basically an Android Apple TV. That part I understand, but why would you want to play games on it?
I don't know.
Yeah, but the mobile gaming has become.
I know.
so
I'm
popular.
not like bogging down on mobile gaming, but it's mobile gaming. If you start trying to do it in a console environment, it's going to be terrible.
And then
Literally, all they're designed for is that. So when, because obviously you guys know where I work.
Yeah.
Hang on, the recording has stopped. Oh,
when
no, it hasn't. It's carrying. No, it hasn't. It just came up saying some bullshit about some initialization. Yeah, the. obviously where I work, you notice that the parents will always say that their child is playing on their device too much,
Yeah.
and they want their phone back.
Then take it
Enter
back.
Android
Yeah.
TV in their bedroom with a cheap little television. They're entertained for hours. You can also do all their homework on it.
Yeah, but that's the whole. The
It's
thing with the
basically
games.
it's like a laptop, but it also doubles up as a games console.
Yeah, I
But
know,
what
but
mobile games warrant a big screen?
none of them.
Exactly.
But I'm not saying people shouldn't play mobile games. Obviously, there are fucking companies that make millions. by
There's
making these
companies
games.
that make more than some AAA titles on
Oh yeah,
Candy Crush for one.
Yeah. Angry Birds.
yeah.
Angry Birds.
Angry Birds, and
The
they make
merchandising rates for Angry Birds alone are ridiculous.
yeah. But I'm just like games like that. Games that are designed for touch controls. As soon as you add a controller,
Yeah. I mean,
Angry Birds worked really well on Xbox though. I thought
again, that was
be a bit-
developed from the ground up. That game
Yeah.
was developed from the ground up for
Well,
a
yeah,
controller.
the Android TV, the apps. It's not the Google Play Store as we have it. It's apps made for Android TV, so they will be fully compatible with.
like when you
Android
can
TV.
get like in the app
You get
Apple
iPad
Store, you
apps
get
and
iPad apps,
iPhone
and,
apps.
I would literally just use it for Showbox.
but you can mirrorcast. This is the next thing I was going to say. Why do you need a link between a TV? unless
Because
you've got
again, it's removing
If
the
you're-
fact that you need a smartphone.
smart TV.
No, it's
smartphone.
removing the fact that
Oh, you
if
just
you're
have-
mirror casting, you're raping your phone, and you still have to use the phone to control it.
So
Yeah,
you
and
just
if you want to check a message, you're going to fucking interrupt while you're watching.
Hmm.
Do you see
Well,
what I mean?
mirrorcast. No, you can do your phone while you're doing it.
Well, yeah, you can, but
You can play.
Do
on
you
your
see
phone.
where we're coming from, though?
No, I get what
obviously
you're
it's going to
saying there,
completely and utterly siphon the battery.
Yeah, it wouldn't be great.
It's a good idea. I'd like to
Yeah.
see where it's going.
I'm not saying it's a bad idea. They needed something to compete with like the Apple TV side of things.
Yeah, like the new Google Chromecast, the Nexus Player, which, by the way,
the new one because
I hope it's significantly better than the
Chromecast.
Chromecast because
Nexus-
that was a crock of shit.
Nexus Player has Android TV on it, full 4K support. You can beam Apple stuff to it, and you can root it.
Nice.
Not bad.
The new Apple TV. The whole thing was like the whole rumours of it and everything were it's meant to have 4K support.
Yeah, and
And it
allegedly
doesn't.
they've axed it. Allegedly,
So what does it do that's different to this Apple TV?
I don't know.
That's why I don't understand
It's so
it.
quiet, no one really cares.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
There is
Right.
literally no reason for another one.
no.
And by that, I am pointing at an Apple TV, by the way, people.
Even to be
Um,
fair, with 4K added onto it, there's not a massive.
You could
need
do
for
that with
that.
an update.
how are we doing on time?
No, it's hardware
We're not doing good.
Not if you're streaming it.
Right, we're 1 hour
from your
and 20
phone.
minutes in.
If you're streaming from your phone, and
No,
your
no,
feed,
no. But the Apple TV movies and stuff is all streamed and downloaded.
The Apple
yeah,
TV
but
is
to actually
literally-
send it to the TV, you'd need a hardware update for
No, you
that.
wouldn't.
No,
It's
it
streamed.
streams to it.
There's no hard drive in it. You don't download it.
It's
You
a
just buy
completely-
access to online.
No, I mean from the
So from the
HDMI
iPad-
cable from the Apple TV to the TV,
That's got nothing to do with it.
which is
What
how
are
it
you
shows up.
saying?
You stream it
Are you
from.
talking about the media decoder?
Yeah, I'm saying to get that to do 4K, you couldn't just
That
do a software.
has-
You need a hardware.
That thing has an iPhone 5 processor in it. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'd need for 4K. You wouldn't need a software update. You need a hardware update. That's all I'm saying about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it would just be streaming the film.
Yeah, but it's still
No,
going to
but
go
it
to the
needs
TV
decode it and then render it.
via the HDMI.
Yeah.
Who needs 4K films anyway?
Yeah.
They rape
I
your
thought you meant
internet.
from the iPad. I was going to say the iPad
No, no.
literally just renders
From
it
the
and
Apple
then
TV
goes,
to the
"Fucking
TV.
play this shit, you bastard.
The cable bit.
Yeah, so whilst we're on the subject of handheld consoles, the cloud gaming service OnLive is shutting down on April 30th.
Oh, no.
Real big surprise.
The what?
OnLive.
OnLive.
What's OnLive?
OnLive is a cloud-based game streaming service. Was introduced 6 years ago, and was way ahead of its time. Today, the cloud gaming company posted a message on its website stating that the game services will be shut down on April 30th.
I didn't know
First
it.
It was
Exactly.
basically a little console you could buy that would stream a server. It would stream from a server of a game. So you
What kind of games?
console, AAA titles, whatever.
Oh, cool.
But it failed miserably.
Yeah, it was
Well, I've never heard of it, so yeah, it must have.
PlayStation Now, essentially.
Oh,
Yeah. But we can now hope on the integration for Sony's own cloud-based gaming service, PlayStation Now. One last piece of news which I thought was really, really good. Really, really good, and I really, really like it. It's also quite funny. The LG G4 gets revealed ahead of its scheduled debut. Here is a picture of alleged G4. Well, not even alleged. This is the G4
You have
with
to show
its
me that.
leather back. And
He
it's
sent a picture to the group.
Did you know?
and the 5.5 inch IPS display, 2560 by 1440.
The phone's revolting.
I don't
in my
think-
opinion.
I don't think it looks revolting.
In my opinion, it's revolting.
IMO, Brolo. Yeah, the G4. So SD card slot, nice. Thank you. Don't go down Samsung's route because they're a bunch of melts. 3000 milliamp battery. Jesus H Christ.
Fuck!
Here's the best part. It's 8.9 millimeters thin.
Christ.
But that 3000 milliamp battery.
That has 3000. Your phone
Really?
has 3000.
Mine doesn't have 3000. Mine's 2.6, I think.
Well, Note 4.
I think they're 2.6 or 2.8.
It's like 95% battery.
I swear it's just below 3.
I have no idea what mine
Because
is.
the S6 is like 2.6.
Yeah, 6 is cross shit.
I quite like the S6. Well, I like the S6
Your
Edge.
battery,
So stick.
3226.
Alright, I apologise.
Trying to outgeek me.
I'm trying to geek.
Mine has
But
12,
Yeah, the G4 looks shit.
12 milliamps.
That would literally power the Apple logo.
It would do a Nokia 3310.
Judging from what my phone's doing lately, it probably is just powering the Apple logo.
Although LG have confirmed that the device will have a 60 megapixel camera with a 1.8 aperture aperture, which is low. That destroys the S6. This has got 1.9 and the laser autofocus.
Autofocus.
And like
The
again,
S6
talking
camera
about
is unbelievable though.
shit in comparison.
So good.
Like again, I can't say where we work, but S6 and the G Flex 2, both of them together. Because I'm not allowed to. I can't just say I work here. I was playing with this all day long. Da da da.
Yes, you can.
Anyway,
Anyway.
the point is, I've looked at your G Flex camera. I think the S6 is better.
Anyway, as I was saying, both the phones together, taking pictures, zoom in on the S6 and then zoom in on the Flex 2.
I haven't zoomed in on the Flex 2, but the S6, once you've zoomed in at focuses, is brilliant. I think the S6 is... I'd have to have a zoom in on the G Flex, but...
Yeah, like Arvin, who's obviously
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know who Arvin is. He was just like, wow, shit. I was like, yeah.
No,
But yeah, I mean, I'm not here for
From the
for
phones I've seen, the Samsung is the best camera.
Yeah, I'm not here for a dick waving contest, obviously, but I think the G Flex 2's camera is better. The S6 is remarkable. It's a beast. The camera is gorgeous, but I prefer.
And the front-facing camera, fuck it, yeah.
I think that's better.
Really?
That's 5 megapixel, and that's been out for 7 months.
The Nokia ones or the Microsoft ones, is that a Nokia or a Microsoft? I can't say.
Okay.
They get light out of nowhere. I'll give them that. They like,
literally absorb
suck
light
it
from somewhere.
nothing, and they get it from nowhere. But other than that, they're alright cameras.
But
I have no idea.
S6 doesn't have that case though.
He loves that.
No, but it
case.
does do some cool things. The S6 Edge, one of those cases. I can't remember.
Oh,
what they do.
mate, don't even get me started on the Edge.
What?
I mean, what is the fucking point? It looks great it's a beautiful device. The Edge is fucking pointless.
Yeah, just got
You
slow
tickle
use.
the side of the phone to wake it up.
You do, yeah. You do literally tickle it, but it looks so pretty. I don't give a shit.
It looks pretty, but I'm not going to sit there and fillet the side of my phone when I could just press a button to turn it on.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where if you choosing between an S6 and S6 Edge, and
I'll
you
have
get
an
the
S6.
S6, you'll see someone with an S6 Edge, you'll be like, damn, that's pretty. I should have gone for that.
Well, no, I'm like, well, you've got to fucking fillet the side of your phone now.
You don't have to.
You do in order to use the only fucking function of it, which is the Edge. You stroke the side. You
For
literally
using
do
the
this
Edge,
to
yeah,
wake
for
it
using
up.
the Edge, but you don't have to use the Edge. You can
Then what's the point of having the Edge if you're not going to use
because
it?
it's prettier than the S6. If you go for the
Is he high?
Yeah.
I like the Edge. I like the way it
Oh,
looks better. I like
it
the way
looks fucking gorgeous.
Let me finish. I like the way it fit.
Whoa.
I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels better than the S6. And the S. And, the fuck was that?
That was my slipper. I
Okay.
apologise.
And the Edge features are quite cool. You may not use them all the time, but they're pretty cool. Well, the fact you can just wake up and just scroll through your notifications while it's on the side of the thing without having to bother logging into it.
Do that and look at my notifications. I didn't have to.
I like it.
Let's just check his notification. I agree with you 100%. It's fucking gorgeous. It looks awesome, but they need to actually fucking do something with it. That isn't a light that goes down the side. Only when you have a text message.
I'll agree they need to do more with it. I'll completely agree with that. They have so much more you can do with it.
That's what I'm hoping they'll do. They'll be like, okay, the Edge has been a good success, let's actually utilise it now. Because at the moment, the whole...
And the Edge has gone, in my experience recently, it's been more popular than the S6.
Yeah, I'll agree with you 100% there. But it's just, it's one, I won't warrant having one until I can see a reason to why I would have it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, it looks very pretty, but it's not practical.
I like the way it feels more than the S6.
To each their own.
By the way, I like the fact, you're saying don't say where you work, even though it's very clear what kind of industry you work in.
Yeah, but I don't know necessarily where I work, who I work for.
Vodafone.
Votes for you.
Party you.
That one was funnier.
Staples.
Argos.
Woolworths.
Utility warehouse. Home base.
Fuck it. You know what? I'm just going to say it.
Asda.
I work for Tesco Mobile.
Damn it.
I work for Gift Gaff.
What was the gift gap for?
And I work for Ralph.
You kind
I
of
may
do.
as well fucking work for Ralph.
But that is me for tech. Me and Ben have had our little. I don't even know what
Can I just quickly, while you're on tech, can I just mention the fact that you can't buy Apple Watches in the stores for the first time they're coming out, which I think is a stupid idea by Apple, but whatever.
To be honest, the
I'm
Apple
gonna
Watch is a
check myself
stupid idea. by
It's a
Apple.
stupid idea, but you'd think they'd sell it in, the shops.
Yeah, well, fuck Apple.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. It's like, what the fucking hell are you? Oh my god, I can literally hear everything.
Instead of just going, you know what, we're going to put it in the shops, you can come have a look at it,
But,
and then go home and buy it.
We'll order it in store and then
It's
we'll
a
deliver
showroom.
it to your
They're
house.
turning Apple stores into showrooms. Because it's not just the Apple Watch, it's the MacBook as well.
But even car showrooms, you can drive away in the car.
Yeah, you're right. They're turning it into a
Gallery.
gallery.
My argument.
But even in art galleries,
You
you can
can
walk
buy
away
some stuff.
They're turning it into a crock of uselessness.
Museum.
No, because museum has old shit. Wait, no, you can get
necessarily.
futuristic museums. They're turning it into.
They're turning it into a science museum. I broke science earlier with squash. Did you see my tweet?
That was trippy. It's like, remember my infinite can of Diet Coke that just kept coming back up? I was like, what the fuck?
I put squash in a glass and I put water in and it just didn't mix. The squash stayed entirely at the bottom.
Fuck.
Look.
You
Sorry.
can show me in a minute.
No, I'm showing you now.
Oh, right. Well, and with that, we'll say Apple, you're retarded, and bye.
And think about our question: what superhero would you be?
Yeah, what superhero do you want to be with all the logistics and
Science.
petty fiddle or whatever you fucking said?
Like, that shit crazy.
Oh my god!
Science is broken.
If you follow Jack on Twitter, you know what he's talking about. If you don't follow Jack on Twitter, leave it that way.
This
What
Twitter,
the
there you go. Twitter links down the bottom.
Well, the Twitter links would have been on the screen various times throughout the entire thing. Stop doing that! You're never right!
Who's editing that?
You're supposed to have been for like 3 weeks.
I don't make no Twitter handles. The fuck do you think I am?
Anyway, other links downstairs.
The editor.
Dan's.
Producer, editor,
Director.
maker of awesome, cameraman,
That's because our cameraman just stopped turning up.
sound man.
Yeah, tell the camera.
No.
We haven't said
Yeah,
bye
we say
yet.
bye now.
Links and
Bye,
everything
bye.
down below. Check out SoundCloud. Check out our other videos.
We've never done that at the end.
Their links down below.
No, we don't.
They're in the description.
Yeah, I know, but we've never said
Are they? Have you ever put any in?
Yeah.
I put them in.
This guy right here. I'm gonna tickle his head.
Well, the point is, thank you for watching, guys. While I get my head tickled.
Bye.
I'm picking his nose. Wait a minute. Now we need to do the epic outro.
Oh,
Dun 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 dun. This is Jack and Ben. Jack and Ben. No one gave a shit. Bye.